What's going on, guys? I mean, I can't even remember the last time I was just sitting in front of the camera, either reacting or, talking about conspiracy theories or anything. I mean, it's been a while. Also, it's my birthday. Recording this, it's not, but when I post this, it is my birthday. So shout out to all of you guys sending me birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. But I just kind of wanted to get on here and just, talk to you guys. You know what I mean? I've never done it before. So yeah, like this first half of the video is just gonna be me talking to you guys, and then the second half I'm gonna do like a little Q&A. Kicking things off though, me and Sal haven't ghost hunted. We haven't filmed anything since the Pine Barrens video. A lot happened in that video that I want to go over. And that's the reason as to why me and Sal haven't, hunted since then. We do plan on doing one last investigation of the year. We're gonna do it on Halloween night, maybe. Well, we're gonna see. Hopefully we can do it on Halloween night. That would be the best thing ever. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to get on here, talk to you guys, and let you guys know what's been going on. Starting things off, me and Sal, still great friends. If any of you guys are like wondering like where the hell did we go, we still talk all the time. Nothing happened between us. Actually, matter of fact, let me call him real quick. I actually was just talking to him, which is why I'm already like calling. Yo, say what's up to the vlog.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, I'm just talking to them. I'm gonna post this on my birthday, but just in case people thought like, since we haven't posted or filmed or anything since the Pine Barrens, I just want to let everybody know that, we're still good, right? Let them know.
Yeah, we're still good.
But yeah, I'll talk to you in a little bit, all right?
All right.
See ya.
See ya.
So, yeah, me and Sal are still best friends. But, the reason why we haven't been posting or filming anything since the Pine Barrens video is because a lot happened behind the scenes. First off, shout out to both Brian and Ryan for joining that video, for being our special guest on that video. You guys are absolutely amazing. Yeah, biggest video in Cam And Sal history. They were a part of it. Obviously, me and Sal were there. But yeah, a lot of things happened that night that went completely off of the video because, didn't want to make it too, like, I didn't want it to make the video because it was too, like, crazy. But kicking things off, when we were when we were exploring the woods itself, every single one of us, I think besides Ryan, kept hearing noises behind us, kept feeling like we were being watched. But yeah, that's just normal stuff, right? When it comes to ghost hunting, you just think like, oh yeah, you're gonna feel like you're being watched, you're gonna hear the noises and stuff, but that's not the thing. The thing is, on our way back to the campsite, actually, it's in the video. On our way back to the campsite, Ryan and Sal heard a noise in the woods. Matter of fact, roll the clip. Yo, what did y'all hear?
You see it?
What?
Big ass animal.
Did I?
I heard like a.
Be quiet. I heard like a freaking horse like travel with like. Yeah, that's what happened. Sal described it like he heard like a horse, like when you're on a horseback and it's like that's what he heard. And then Ryan just said he's seen something like huge. Was it the Jersey Devil? No. But that's not the only thing. When we all split up, when Ryan and Brian went together, when me and Ryan went alone, like during that part when there was like the three-way, there was a lot happening with Ryan. He kept hearing stuff. He heard like an owl cry, which he actually brought up that's like a sign of the Jersey Devil. Yeah, I mean, it was like that part alone wasn't the scariest thing. You know, me and Sal, we were preparing for the video, but you know, it definitely was creepy. Before the video, like weeks before, like, you know, we even went, we knew what we were going to get ourselves into. We knew that this was going to be the most scariest video. And it was definitely going to be an experience. But we didn't think it was going to get crazy like it did. During our actual investigation, near the end of the video, we were talking to someone by the name of Emilio Carranza. Emilio Carranza was a pilot, and he was returning from a Goodwill flight and crashed in the Pine Barrens, which is where that memorial is. We decided to investigate there, learn more about his story. He didn't like us at first, as you guys were able to see in the Pine Barrens video. Matter of fact, if you guys haven't watched the Pine Barrens video, click off of this video right now and go watch it. It's the best video that we have on our channel. So click off this video and go watch it. But yeah, no, like, Emilio Carranza, he didn't like us at first. We apologized, you know, if we were causing disruption when we were like exploring the forest. We apologized, he accepted, and we moved on. But that was the biggest mistake we made. You can't ever trust a spirit, and that's something Sal, me, Brian, and Ryan all learned that night. You can never trust a spirit, no matter how friendly they seem. Because at the end of the day, who knows what it is? Who knows if it's like a demonic entity pretending to be something? You know what I mean? But so that was the mistake we made, continuing the investigation there. But yeah, we were asking questions, we were getting responses. But the craziest part is when the Estes method came. I did my part. I said a few words. I can't really remember what I said because it was forever ago. But then came Ryan's turn to do the Estes method. It was only me and Ryan who did it. But Ryan got touched. Something tapped his shoulder, and he was just trying. He was like blaming it on us and stuff, as you can see in the video. Like, he didn't want to believe that something else, you know, touched him. But yeah, that was the first time an entity touched any of us. Like the first time in Cam and Sal history that a spirit made physical contact with someone. And that was when me and Sal realized that we're dealing with something crazy. And then as soon as Ryan blurred out 0, we just got him out immediately. Because if you guys know, in the last few of our investigations, we kept getting numbers. I'm pretty sure it was 10, 5, 3, and then I said 4 minutes, and then Ryan said 0. All of those had to correlate in some way, shape, or form. It's weird to think about it, but like looking back on it, something had to have known what we were planning on doing and was trying to stop us, and we didn't listen. But yeah, after Ryan said 0, we got him out, and then that's when he told us that something tapped him. So on our way back, we didn't record at all, but they kept trying to talk about what happened. I told them, just, you know, stop talking about it. Let's get back to the campsite, and then we could talk about it there, because like that is crazy to think about. And yeah, so we make it back to the campsite. Ryan's still not believing us, so you could actually see in the video Ryan reviewing the footage, and as soon as he realizes that none of us tapped him, you can see the smile fade from his face. It was scary. That's when Ryan realized that something touched him. And immediately he thought maybe it was a bug. But he tapped my shoulder, like how he felt what touched him at the memorial. And that's not it. It was like, you know, an actual like touch, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like a bug, you know, hitting me or something. But yeah, like then right then and there, Ryan's smile faded from his face, and after that he started acting very weird. I don't know what happened with him. Me and Sal tried talking to him after everything that happened. And he was like, nah, man, I was just like cranky, blah, 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 blah. But, it was definitely weird, you know, seeing Ryan going from this, like, happy, excited, you know, happy to be there, you know, doing the things with me and Sal, doing it with his friends, to just angry, to just weird, to just tired. That kind of stuff doesn't just happen. Not saying that something took over Ryan's body or tried to attach itself or try to possess Ryan, but something definitely, like, what's the word? Something definitely, like, you know, changed Ryan's mood just like that. Because you can see in the video, he was acting weird. I was like, I said something, and he responded with the weirdest answer ever. No disrespect, Ryan. I know you're probably watching this video. I'm not trying to disrespect you in any way, shape, or form, but it was definitely odd. Me, Sal, and Brian, the day after, before we left, we were talking about it when he was in the whatchamacallit, in the tent still, and we all, like, you know, agreed that Ryan was acting weird. But back to the night before, when everything happened, after I recorded the last part where we said we were just going to go to sleep and that we are staying overnight at the Pine Barrens, and we successfully done it, we turn off the cameras, and before we go to sleep, Ryan just snaps back into it. It's like you can see that, like you could hear the change in his voice going from weird and, what's the word? Not like, yeah, just a weird kind of tone to back to like the regular kind of, you know, Ryan. And that's what me and Sal said. We was like, well, yeah, there he is. That's the Ryan we know. I don't want to believe that something tried possessing Ryan. I don't think Ryan wants to believe that. I don't think Brian wants to believe it. I don't think Sal wants to believe it. I don't think anybody wants to believe that something possessed him. But something did definitely try to take over him. And that right there made Sal and I realize that maybe we should take a break from this. A couple of days after the Pine Barrens video, I talked to a couple of my friends about it. They told me just straight up, like, you know, do what I love, but be safe about it. And then I talked to Sal himself. Me and Sal came to an agreement that maybe we shouldn't hunt for a little while, take a little bit of a break. I straight up told Sal that we should kind of drop the ghost hunting thing until, you know, till we're older, because a lot happened. You guys know it. We are the youngest ghost hunters in the game. I don't think anybody our age is doing this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? That's just what makes us unique. And me and Sal were like thinking about it a lot, and we decided that we were going to take a break. Not a long break. Again, I told you guys we're probably going to do one more investigation to end off the year, but we're definitely not going to hunt as much in the year 2026. More so exploration videos. That's going to be fun. And yeah, like that kind of stuff. We're still going to go hunting and stuff, but definitely not as much as we did this year, which sucks. You know, our first investigation was back in February. Sal wasn't even featured on the channel yet. It was my buddy Ethan and Tyler, which shout out to you guys, by the way. You guys are awesome for joining me on that video. But in March, that's when Sal came on to the channel for the first time, we investigated at my mom's house. We caught a lot of things. If you haven't watched that video, I'd suggest you go watch that. Then we went back to the first ever spot we investigated at, that haunted house with Ryan. That was the first time Ryan was ever featured. Then, actually, one sec, I'll tell you exactly everything that happened. Then we investigated at Sal's house for the first time, and that was the first time Brian was ever featured on an episode, and that was also the longest ghost hunt of its time until we made our way to the 3-night paranormal investigation. That was a 2-hour long episode. It was definitely one hell of an episode to edit and watch over 3 times to make sure everything good. But, you know, it came out. It did really well. We're at 154 views on that, which is freaking insane. Which, by the way, shout out to all of you guys out there. Shout out to everybody who genuinely watches the videos all the way through. I know they could get long, and I really appreciate you guys watching our videos all the way throughout. And even just, you know, viewing the video means a lot. Every single one of our ghost hunts has over 100 views besides the Pine Barrens video. But that's only 2 views away, which, again, if you haven't watched the Pine Barrens video, I suggest you go watch it. I also want to thank you guys for 162 subscribers. It feels like literally just yesterday that me and Sal hit 100 subscribers, but that was back in June. That was 2 months ago. And in only 2 months, we gained an additional 62 subs. Like, that is insane. Like, I don't understand, like, you know, what me and Sal do that makes you guys so interested. But whatever it is, you know, we appreciate you guys for, you know, sticking around on our journey. We are on the road to 200 subscribers, which brings me to my next point. 72% of you guys are not subscribed. What are we doing? Like, you guys are gonna watch the video, enjoy it, click the like button, and then just not subscribe? If you're not subscribed, if you're one of those 72 people that aren't subscribed, or 72% of people that are not subscribed, go subscribe. Click the subscribe button. It's completely free, and it'll help me and Sal out a lot. But back to the main point. After we investigated at Sal's house for the first time, we then did our 3-night paranormal investigation where we explored 3 places of our past. One being my mom's house for the last time ever. The second one, Sal's house. And the third one, we actually never posted it online, but it was me and Sal's first ever ghost hunt. It was back in January, I believe. And it was at a park. And for some reason, we caught a lot of things at this park. If you guys seen the video, something kept trying to, like, scare Brian, and actually it did. But yeah, at that park, it was definitely crazy. We thought it couldn't get crazier than that, which is kind of stupid because literally like 3 weeks later we went to the Pine Barrens. But yeah, we really thought it wouldn't get any more crazy than what we experienced at the park for the second time, because the first time we didn't get that much evidence at the park. The second time, the REM pod was going crazy, the cat balls were going off a couple times, you know, just things were going off. And that's the kind of stuff you want to see as a ghost hunter. You want to see that kind of stuff go off, and you want to, like, prove to people that, you know, don't really fully believe in the paranormal. You know, you want to prove it to them. And that brings me to the Pine Barrens video. When Ryan stepped in to the Pine Barrens video, because me, Sal, and Brian are all firm believers of the paranormal, Ryan, on the other hand, he was the odd one out. He doesn't believe too much in the paranormal. And me and Sal made it our goal to have him believe by the end of the Pine Barrens. I think stepping into the Pine Barrens, I think he was like a 2 out of 10 believer. And then coming out, I think he said he was like a 6 or a 5, which is crazy. You know, Ryan obviously still has his skeptics, like, you know. which is a-okay. I obviously know that people who watch our videos are skeptics of, if we fake it or not. I could tell you guys that we don't, but then again, how are you just gonna take my word for it? You know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's like the entire paranormal concept is definitely weird to grasp, and I understand where the skeptics come from. But yeah, no, the things me and Sal catch and the things that happen in our videos are crazy scary. And yes, maybe it doesn't me and Sal don't show how scary we truly are. But deep down inside, we are petrified. The things we do scare the crap out of us. Which is why me and Sal have always wanted to prove the paranormal to you guys and to the world once we make it, if we make it big. And we can't do that unless we bring people onto the channel. So me and Sal have started to look for some people that are that are iffy about if the paranormal is real. We are currently in the works for a future episode. I don't know if we're gonna drop 2 more videos or only 1 more video. We're gonna figure that one out. But yeah, we definitely have a couple skeptics who are going to come onto the channel in the near future. And that's going to be really fun. But yeah, no, besides everything, YouTube related, I just want to let you guys know that me and Sal, we're good. We're doing well. Obviously we haven't posted in too long. It's been since the Pine Bears video dropped, since we last posted. But we also just kind of wanted to take a break from social media as a whole, because of everything that's going on. Me and Sal are really big advocates for mental health, and we think that if someone's going through something, that you should always find someone to talk to. Not saying that me and Sal are going through any mental health issues. Me and Sal are a-okay. We just wanted to take a break to focus on ourselves and focus on, our futures and stuff. Me personally, I've been in the gym. Yep. Fat guy, been in the gym. I've been trying to work on myself. I've been losing weight. You guys probably can't tell yet, but I've been in the gym. I've been working out. I've been, just trying to better myself as a human being. Sal's been trying to better himself as a human being, and we thought that just taking a break from social media as a whole would definitely help us mentally and physically, because I will tell you guys this right now, editing isn't easy. That editing is hard, and it takes up a lot of time, and it's mentally draining. And yeah, me and Sal, we don't pay people to edit our videos. That's just lazy. We do it ourselves. And yeah, that's definitely mentally draining. Filming the video is pretty draining, but we love it. We love making videos for you guys. We love, giving you viewage pleasure. We love, making content for you guys. That's why we started this entire stuff. But we thought maybe if we just take a break from everything for a little while, we can regain our motivation to do these kind of videos. Because after the Pine Barrens video, me and Sal were kind of unmotivated to stay ghost hunting. As I told you guys, we almost stopped ghost hunting as a whole and tried to do something else with this YouTube. Thank God we didn't, because me and Sal both love ghost hunting. We love doing this stuff. But yeah, we thought that taking a little bit of a break from filming and editing and posting and all that would definitely help us mentally and physically, and it is. I don't know when the next time we're gonna film a video is. I probably will film another reaction video reacting to more horror short films, because that's really fun to film. So expect another video within a few weeks from the posting of this. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys are doing well as well. Again, me and Sal are huge advocates for mental health. If you guys are going through anything, you know, try and reach out to me or Sal. We'll get you to the right people. We'll get you to the right people to talk to. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody who is going through something mentally should have someone to talk to. So if you don't have anyone to talk to, you could DM Sal or I, and we'll, you know, we could help you. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this first half of the video. We're gonna move on to the Q&A part now. All right, guys, as I said earlier in the video, the second half is going to be like a Q&A video. So I have a few questions here on my phone that you guys asked for me and Sal, actually, but Sal isn't here right now, so I'm gonna just do it on my own. If you want to see a part 2 with Sal, though, let me know down in the comments down below. But starting off things, who is your dream guest to have on the channel? I mean, obviously, the easy question would be like Sam and Colby or Project Fear, you know, some of those guys that are like on the top. But in reality, our dream, like you guys, you know what I mean? Like, we would love to have you guys on the video experiencing what we experience in our videos firsthand and not through a screen. Yeah. Second question, this isn't really a question. This person said, "Tis fake." I can assure you that it's not fake, but how are you going to take my word for it, right? Next question. Do you guys ever try to do research on what type of ghost you might be dealing with? Great question. Yeah, majority of the time, even before we started paranormal investigating, we've always taken some time to research what different kind of entities do, how you can scope it out. There's actually games you can play, video games you can play to help you with that kind of stuff. So me and Sal would do that all the time. We'd also just do research on our own. So yeah, I would say we would do research. We haven't really done it as much, but we definitely used to do it. Next question. Are you ever gonna go to the Conjuring House? See, the problem with the Conjuring House is it's shut down. It shut down, I think, earlier this year or sometime last year due to financial issues. So right now, it's obviously a no. But if it ever reopens back up, you guys have my words. Me and Sal will investigate the Conjuring House. Next question. This isn't really a question, but they said abandoned house, question mark. So I'm guessing they're saying, like, are we ever going to explore an abandoned house? Yes, we have a lot of plans coming to you guys in 2026. We plan on doing a lot more abandoned videos and all that kind of stuff. Me and Sal have always been into that kind of stuff, so just watch out. That's the 2026 Cam and Sal you guys will see. Next question. Would you add any new members to the Cam and Sal channel if they lived closer? I don't know if you mean like adding them as a whole, or, you know, a collaboration. Definitely a collaboration. Again, me and Sal are always looking for new people to collab with. But at the end of the day, it's more of just like me and Sal. Like the title or our YouTube name is Cam and Sal. Like, we're never gonna add a +1 unless obviously it's a collaboration. Next question. Do you think any of you guys have an attachment? Me, I definitely probably did at the start of the year. But, you know, as of recent, nothing crazy's been going on. Sal, I don't think Sal has an attachment. I don't think he does. I don't think he thinks he has an attachment. Brian thinks he has an attachment because he's always, like, hearing stuff in his house. I've actually been to his house before, and, you know, the things he says are not wrong. Ryan definitely doesn't think he has an attachment. I personally don't think he has an attachment, even after everything that happened at the Pine Barrens. Next question. When is the Cam and Sal sex scene coming? Next question. What's your high school? I go to located in. What was the last thing I cried about? Last thing I cried about. Good question. I know what I will cry about, and that's John Cena's retiring, or his retirement in December. But last time I cried, probably like Trying to think of some here. Yeah, I got nothing. But I will definitely cry when John Cena retires. Do you have any regrets? Yeah, definitely. I have a lot of regrets. One of the biggest regrets I have is not starting the Cam and Sal channel sooner. And, you know, overall, like, I regret a lot of things, you know. There's a lot that behind the scenes that I regret doing. But that's just for me now, not you guys. So, next question. Where are you guys gonna go next? See, that's the video I was talking to you guys about earlier in the video. Earlier in this video, we plan on going to a spot on Halloween night. Can't give out anything yet. All you guys need to know is that it is a unique spot, and I don't think anybody's ever hunted at this kind of, you know, place. And do y'all plan on going to the Essex County Isolation Hospital? Never heard of it. If you want me to be honest, I never heard of that. I'll definitely look into it though, and I'll update you guys with that eventually. All right, guys, we only have a couple more questions here. One's not even like a question for real. I'm gonna read that one first. It says, "Yo, Cam, it's Faded Stick from when we used to play VR. I like the idea of ghost hunting and scary stuff, so I made a channel of my own. Very inspiring." Faded, I don't know if you're watching this video right now, brother, but I thank you for or I appreciate that you think Sal and I are inspiring and that you made a channel of your own. Matter of fact, go subscribe to Faded. His thing will be in the link down or in the description box down below. Make sure you go subscribe to him. But yeah, good hearing from you, man, and I hope you're doing well. And finally, what or who made you want to do spooky content? Obviously, the obvious answer would be Sam and Colby. But if you want me to be real, and I think Sal will agree, all of our childhood YouTubers, really, Guava Juice, Papa Jake, Chad Wild Clay, you know, those kind of guys definitely had a big impact on our childhood. Everybody watching this video, you don't need to hide it. You all wanted to be a YouTuber growing up, living in a mansion with your boys and playing Fortnite all day. Everybody's thought about it. Don't lie about it. But no, on some real stuff, definitely those people. Sam and Colby obviously have a big inspiration on us. And yeah, just overall, just content creators, like seeing other people doing the kind of stuff that we do that aren't that big. We love seeing that kind of stuff, you know, because we're not alone. We're not the only ghost hunters doing this, you know what I mean? It's great seeing other people trying to do this. With that being said, guys, that's going to end today's video. It was nice just being able to talk to you guys, answer some of the questions that you guys have. If you guys want to see more videos like this, just let me know down in the comment sections down below. Again, expect a video within like a couple weeks, maybe a month after this video drops. Probably be reacting to more scary videos. But yeah, with that being said, I thank you guys for watching this video, and we'll see you in the hunt.